Hello everybody, I'm Antonino Borzi and I made third place the last weekend at the European finals of One Piece card game. And now I'm here with my K2 TCG teammates, with Giovanni, Matteo and Roberto. Say hi to our fans, please. Okay, no. They're a bit shy today, so I think that I will be the only one talking in this video. So now I wanted to make this video to present the deck and to do a short deck profile with some tips also for the players that are looking into playing this amazing deck. And also I will present for sure the deck list I played at the European finals. So let's start with the 2K counters of the deck that are 9. Sakazuki is well known to play a standard day 2K that are the Tashigi and the Tsuro, because they are really powerful to also as a character to play, giving a -2 cost to an opponent character. It's what the deck of Sakazuki likes to do, because it allows you to remove other threats. So these are like the standards, okay. And I've also added another 2K counters, that is the one-legged toy soldier. This choice was because I was fearing Zoro, and I was fearing in general aggro decks that could also rush you in the early game. So I was like, if I don't draw any 2K in the start, in the early game, it could be tough for me. So I was feeling to have only 8 2K, and I put only one more. But at the end, I think that if I could go back in time, I would have played only 8 2K counters, because when you start to play the deck really well, you play it as accordingly to his core, or in general to his play style. It's not needed to have like another 2K counter. So maybe I would cut him next time. And also it's better to put, I think, Bartolomeo or Vergo, because they are you can recycle them with Rebecca, and the Vergo it's also searchable with brand new, because it's Navi. So I don't know. I decided to put it only because giving -3 cost to big threats of your opponent like Yamato or Big Mom, it was like, okay, it could be good, but at the end it's not needed for me. I think that I would cut him in the future. Then we have like one of the heart of the deck. This is the only searcher of Sakazuki deck right now, waiting for Tashiki no PO6. Baronar is the only. So you want to see on curve brand new always, or also you can also see, if you don't have brand new, some people play Hina, the blue Hina, because if you go first at 3, if you don't have brand new, you can play anything, and doing like 8 swing to leader is not that good. So I decided to put the GOAT card, the one of the like, I think that one of the key cards maybe of the deck, and I in the future I would play, I think, more of this card, because I liked it a lot during the tournament, even if I was playing 2, but if you see it on curve, it's good, and also you can play it like there are a lot of spots where this card is really good. So Ina, for example, when you don't play Ina on curve, I felt like okay, this card is useless, so I can trash it, and it's not needed, only on curve, and then I didn't like her, so I decided to play Sanji Pilaf, because it's like a clean draw of 2 cards with only 3 downs, So you can, if you go first, you know that in mirror you have a lot of a disadvantage. So if you play one, you even this disadvantage with against your opponent. But if you can play two, you are like over your opponent. So for this reason, I like this card a lot. Then now we arrive to the blockers of the deck, and the blockers of the deck are in total 9. I was playing 9 blockers, and that's also the reason why you can play only 8 2K, because in the mid or also late game you can play with your blockers, so you don't need too many counters in your hand. It depends also on the matchup. So like the blocker I was playing were Sabo, that is an incredible card because it allows you to clean your hand, and also all of the characters in the board are immortal until your next turn. So for this reason, the blockers that you play in this deck are really, really powerful, because Sabo, it's like an immortal blocker. Borsalino, it's also an immortal blocker, so it's an incredible card too. And Rebecca, it's not immortal, but it allows you to to make some spicy things, and because Rebecca is very well known for doing the famous combo of Sakazuki that makes this deck really, really strong, because it allows you to take a 3 cost or less from your trash, and then you can play it. So it's crazy, because it allows you to make the combo with these 4 cards. So with Hina, like Hina, so Hina gives -4 cost to an opponent character, and then with Lucci, because if you do 4 and 4, you can kill a 4 cost and a 5 cost too, because it's a -4 and a 3 cost. So it's really, really strong, this card. And this also comes everything from Rebecca. The other cards I played in deck were the other 2 admirals that are 4 cost Kuzan. This is one of my favorite cards. I think that when you understand how to play well this deck, is the time when you understand how strong is this card. Because this card is strong, apart from the matchup against Purple Luffy, is strong against every matchup. Against Mirror, against Yellow is like the MVP of the game, because if it stays on the board, it's like GG for you. Because sometimes in the head is written like Thunderbolt target, because it's a target of Thunderbolt, obviously, because it's too strong. And if the opponent doesn't have any card to clean this Kuzan, it's maybe the game is also sometimes is over. So it's really, really strong. Then we have the last admiral of the deck. Is a Borsalino, the 7 cost Borsalino, that it's able to bottom deck a 4 or less cost character. It's a really, really strong card in I think every matchup, apart from Zoro, because sometimes against Zoro is difficult to play it, because if you are feeling a lot of pressure, you can play him. For example, in Mirror is crazily good, because it allows you to do the Rebecca combo as late as possible. This is what you want, because you want to do this combo as late as possible, so you won't be the one starting on doing it, because if you don't have the answer to the other combo, or if you don't have, sometimes if you don't have more combo than your opponent, you will lose. So this one is like the card that the opponent, if doesn't have a Borsalino with a reduction to clean this one, it will start to make the combo, so then you can answer with your combo. So this card also against NL, against yellow is your only big body of the deck, because I didn't play any Tenko Sky. I don't feel it's needed, like a bait card mainly in this deck, and it's winless, so I don't like it too much. Maybe Voge will kill me because he plays one, but maybe okay, one copy it's possible, but not more. The last two characters of the deck are the two, like this is the jolly card. I love to call it Masherry. These are real jolly because together with the Forkos Kusan, as I said before, this card you will understand his value only when you start to play really well this deck. Because at the start of the test of my testing days, I was like, this card I don't feel it's useful. I can't understand why people are playing it. Okay, yeah, okay. So I was in a big error, because this card is crazily good and he can save you from a lot of situations. He can make you also the coffee. No, that's only a joke. And apart from this, is like your fifth Rebecca, your fifth Ina, or your fifth Lucci, so it allows you to make, for example, your fifth combo. If you see for Rebecca and you need like another one, you can do Masherry, one Don, effect, another Don, I take Rebecca, take Ina with a Lucci in your hand, you can do the combo with 10 Dons. Also you can do like Masherry, Sabo, to take, for example, Masherry, I take a 2K, I play Sabo, I want to play defensive, for example, against Zoro, so with 7 Don, sometimes you need to do this move if you don't have any Lucci to clean. It's also a play. Or also doing with a Masherry on your board, if you can save it like for 2 turns, for 3 turns, you have won the match, because it's incredible. You can take every turn. You can take a 2K counter, a blocker, a removal, everything. So it's incredible. I think that you can play the deck without Masherry. Right now you can play Sakazuki without Masherry, is a key card. Then we have the other events of the deck, apart from Filaf that I presented you also before. There are the 6 cost reductions that are Greater Option. It is an incredible card because it allows you to draw a card, and then you can decide to which character give -2 cost, and so you do like the -2 without using any card from hand, because you will draw one and this will be replaced. It's not like Tsuru that you lose one card. This one, using this, won't make you lose any card. And also Ice Age. This is a very strong card. This is an incredible card because with one Dawn you can give -5 cost to a character, and in combination, for example, with Borsalino, you can bottom deck Tenko's Mama with the leader effect, or also a Yamato, a 8 cost Katakuri, or a lot of cards. It's really incredible. I wanted to play 3 of these because I wanted to have one more for doing the Luce Sage on the early game against Hanel, when he does the combo with Home and Dolly. So I want to do answer always with the Luce Sage. That is really strong if you can do that, but sometimes also playing 2 Ice Age, you are not able to do that. And also because if you do that in early, maybe you don't have Ice Age to remove big treats. That is what you want, because you want to remove the big treats at the end of the game. So it's needed to have at least one Ice Age sometimes in the late game. And the last card is like one of the card together with Amaru that represents the events in OPO5 that were released. And this Aun Blaze, this card is crazy because, for example, if you see it against Purple Luffy, it's like the card that remove the the board of the opponent, and also allows you to pressure your opponent, because against Purple Luffy, for example, you want to remove characters and then pressure. And sometimes if you want to remove, for example, with Lucci, okay, you can remove it, but you don't pressure your opponent. And with this card, you can do everything. You can remove and pressure. So it's a crazy card. And I think, for example, another card is Samaru, that it allows you to make almost the same, because it allows you to pressure and also remove maybe the blocker that was rested with the card, or also going lethal. So this card allows you the same, because it allows you also to go lethal against every matchup. In mirror is really important to draw one copy of this card at the start of the game, because you want to remove immortal threats like Sabo, Borsalino. So it's really incredible card. This is the end of the video. I have moved all the cards from the table, and I put these two things that I won, like the two main prizes. I won at Utrecht for making third place. I will show you a close-up of them. This is the trophy, the third place trophy, and this is the third place trophy card. These are like the two things that I will take as the memory of the event. And I'm still a bit sad also for not making it into the Worlds, because I wanted to go to Japan and to compete with the other players from other parts of world, but it was impossible. And this give me a lot of focus and a lot of strength for the next events, because I will be more focused to make it into the Worlds, also with my teammates, that they should have deserved more. I'm 100% sure that they would have deserved to be there with me in the top cut. Maybe to play the semi-final against them, or the final could have been like our main dream, but it was impossible because they got really unlucky during the event. So I hope that next time we can shine together. And nothing. Yeah, I don't have nothing more to say. Only that these two things are really incredible. I love them. I love the trophy. I think Bandai made a really good job, and also this prize card is amazing. I think it's the best card I've ever seen. I have every card. I won like every card, but this is it's crazy. I don't know how to describe it. So I think that I'm still lucky to have won these two things. But next time I will try to make it. And also, if you guys want to make some question about the deck or about how playing the game, I think that I will open some coaching session next week. It depends on how I can organize also with the ones I have, and with my agenda. So I'm sorry if I wasn't able to answer to each one of you on my socials, because I got some messages asking me that. And nothing. I will let you know on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, my teammates, and also the K2 TCG Twitter, YouTube, because we will share some contents in the next month. So you will get some updates from us. And also I wanted to thank to all the guys that supported me during the event, and also dreamed with me on going to the Worlds. So goodbye to each one of you, and see you guys into the next video.